Hey everyone, this is Amy with Simply Elizabeth Crafts, and this is your Monday Facebook Not Live. So I have a church meeting tonight, and so I decided, like always, that I'll do a quick little video, and of course the paper pumpkin for, let's see, what month are we in? So we're in October now, so September. This was the paper pumpkin for September. It was our Halloween kit. It came in, and so tonight's video, or today's video, is going to be the alternatives for the paper pumpkin. We'll get to that in just a second. I did want to do prizes first. So the winners from last week are Deb Anderson and Kathy Goldie, and I have both of your addresses, so I will get those in the mail to y'all. There will be prizes for today, and I did not pull them out, so I will grab 2 prizes and just make sure that you comment, you share, and then I will, and you want to make sure that on today's video that you're going and commenting on YouTube, because when you comment on YouTube, because this will be uploaded to YouTube, when you comment there, it's a little easier for me with this one. So make sure you go over there and you subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as comment there and share from there. And you can share on any social media platform from the YouTube. So when you do that, your name will go in, and I will draw 2 prizes next week or 2 names for prizes next week on that. Okay, so let's kind of get started. We're going to make this a quick video. The paper pumpkins are great kits. They come in the mail every single month, and those kits usually go along with, if there's a holiday going on, they will coordinate with that, or they'll just be like birthday cards, sympathy cards. We've had all kinds of different cards and stuff like that. Well, for Halloween, they do treat boxes, and this month they did. This is what the box looked like, which is amazing. I think the box is fantastic. These are the little treats that you create with this kit, and I wanted to show you a couple things. So they're little slider boxes. It will fit the Ghirardelli squares. Obviously, I only had one, and the reason for that is because the other ones have been eaten. But you could probably fit about 2 or 3 in there of those. It's the perfect size for that. It is also the perfect size for one Reese peanut butter cup. This one's the pumpkin, but the trees and all those, they're all about the same size. So that will fit in there as well. And that's what's in this one too. So that's how you do that. Now I'm going to show you really quick how to put those boxes together, because there is a little trick to it. They're not complicated once you know how to put them together. So I wanted to show you, and this is just the slider part. The top part just wraps around and adheres on the back. So what you're actually going to do is you're going to flip it on this side, on the white side facing up. You're going to fold in these 2 sides here that have the hole in them. Okay, you're going to fold those up, then fold them back out, because all we're really doing right now is we're folding on those score lines. We're going to do the score line where the holes are. Now, once you fold it where that is, you're going to fold it over again, just like that. Then you're going to do the same for the other side. Okay, and then just rub real good. Take the 2 side flaps and just fold them in to burnish on those score lines as well. Then you're going to do it for the other side. Then you're going to leave, this piece is going to be flat on your bottom, just like that. So now what it is creating is a double wall here. So you've got 2 pieces of cardstock that create that wall. And what that's doing is it's giving it reinforcement. And it's going to be the same on that side. Okay? I'm going to flatten that out just for right now. We're going to fold in the short side here. You're going to fold it back because you're just burnishing that score line. But now that you've folded that in half, you're now going to just fold it over one more time, like that. And again, this is going to lay flat on your bottom. Now this side's going to be a little trickier, so we're just going to fold on the score lines really quick. This one is actually going to go, it's going to fold over like that, okay? That's going to be your side wall. That's going to actually attach to the bottom or be the bottom, okay? So we just folded on those score lines. Fold up these sides with the tab. And we're going to then we're going to hold that just like that. We're going to take this piece, fold it over those two flaps, and then press it down inside. So you see what it's creating here? It's creating tabs on your bottom. Now for this side, it's going to go up over those two flaps, down that side wall, and then you're just going to push it down on the bottom. And you've created a box. But now it's a sturdy box because it's got two walls, what I call the walls, the sides. It's got two pieces on each side, and then your bottom is also two pieces. And then it just slides in and out of this piece right here. But it's sturdy. So that's how you put those boxes together. It can be very confusing, and I know that. So I wanted to show you really quick. And we are going to put a box together for one of the alternatives, but it's going to be kind of different. Now, don't forget, the next two paper pumpkins will be Christmas. So if you want to join or subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you need to do that before October the 10th. The 10th of October is the last day to subscribe for the month of October, the actual October Paper Pumpkin. And this is what the October Paper Pumpkin will look like. This will be the November Paper Pumpkin. That is what that one will look like. Okay? All right. Couple announcements real quick. I did forget to put those at the beginning. This does say September, but there is an October one. I just haven't printed it yet. When you order $50 or more from my online store, you will get a free tutorial bundle from me. The month of October has 40 projects. We had some new demonstrators join in with us. So there's 40 total projects. That is a lot, and that is amazing. It's always wonderful when we add to that. As just a quick announcement too, October the 4th will start a new promotion for joining Stampin' Up. It will give you extra free products in your starter kit, and I will post more information on the 4th, which is Tuesday. I'll post some information on that, as well as there will be an email that goes out. And then the other thing is free shipping on October the 4th. So if there's anything you want, if your order is $75 or more, you get free shipping on it. It's a great deal. I'm saving my order till Tuesday. All right, so this is going to be our first project. And what I did was I combined two boxes. I put two boxes together to create a little slider box for this fun treat here. All right, so oops, I'm going to smush it. So let's get started on that. I've got lots of little pieces here. I've done most of the die cutting, so you guys don't have to watch me do that. Okay, so we've got two boxes. We're going to do a little cutting. We're going to do a little snipping of it. And I needed to grab my large scissors. So we are going to cut off this whole piece right here, okay? All right. And that can just go in the trash. Now, this is going to overlap right on top, just like this. And actually, we can cut off this piece right here. We don't need this piece. We're going to cut. All right, so this is going to overlap just like this. And we are going to put a little bit of adhesive on this because this is what is going to help us overlap the box, okay? So we're just going to take some Stampin' Seal Plus, because that's what you want to use for 3D boxes and such. We are going to put adhesive all the way down, just like that. And then we are going to overlap this just slightly over the other side. And the reason for that is for the sliding purpose of moving the box in and out. Okay, so we got it right there. Now we're going to put the box together just like we did before. So we're going to fold those, fold that, fold that, fold that, that, and that. Move those there. Okay, and then we're going to fold, fold, and fold. This, we're actually going to, and I meant to do this when I put the other box together, we're actually going to take and adhere this down to the bottom of the box. And that's my fault. I did it the first time around and realized that it gets stuck. So it doesn't let you kind of fold your score lines. All right, let's fold this side over as well. Okay. Now let's put it all together. All right, so put these up, tuck that in. We're going to go ahead and put that side. Tuck that. And then this is going to actually attach. It's going to slide right over, and it's going to adhere to that piece there. Okay. Now let's do this one. Snap it down, and then we're going to do this one. All right, so now we just have a larger box. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to fold this is the outside piece. We're going to fold on all those score lines there. Oops. One thing I love about the paper pumpkin kits, or any kit in general that Stampin' Up! Does, is that your score lines are there already. So you don't have to come up with them. So now we're going to attach these, and what I want to do is I want the adhesive on the outside. Okay, so we're going to put them like this. We're going to put adhesive on the outside. And I'm actually going to just overlap these slightly as well. So we're going to make sure we've got good adhesive at the top up there. And it's just going to be slightly. And it's just going to be on that tab. All right. And then we're going to put some more down here. We're going to take our box, put it on the inside, down like this. We're going to fold this up. And we're going to fold up on this one. Like that. And then this one is going to go, if I can get it to go straight, there we go, on there. Okay, now we're going to slide this box in and out, and there we go. And it's going to get caught just a little bit. You just have to kind of play with it. All right, hold on. And of course, now it's just not even going to work at all. Let's put it in the other side. How about that? There we go. All right. Now, I have cut out a piece of, it's doing something funky in there. I don't know what it's doing. There we go. See, sometimes it's just trial and error to make it all work, right? Okay. We've got a piece of fresh freesia. We're going to take this piece, and this is cut using the, let me tell you what they are. It is the deckled rectangles, which is in the annual catalog. Put those over there. We're going to flip that over and pop it up with dimensionals. And we've got some edges here we can use. And this is going to go just straight into the center, which is also going to kind of keep that box top together as well, if that makes sense. It'll keep it all together. All right, there we go. Next, we are going to stamp our sentiment. Actually, before we stamp our sentiment, let's put on our big leaf. We're going to put our big leaf, and we're just going to adhere that right up underneath there. Okay. Now let's stamp our sentiment. And we're going to use black Memento ink, and we're going to use the Hello Harvest stamp set. And this, we're going to use that sentiment right there. And of course, I forgot my inks on the other side of the room. All right, so we got those. I was trying to put this video together quick, and I didn't, I guess, make sure I had everything over here. All right, so now we're going to cut that out. I'm going to bring in the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. And we're going to use the coordinating dies, and those coordinating dies has the actual label to go with it. All right, so we're just going to lay that right on there, like that. Let's make sure it's straight, though. Run it through. And that should be all of our cutting, I believe. All right, this we're just going to lay flat on our fresh freesia piece. There we go. We're going to lay it right there in the center. We are going to take our small leaf. We're going to put a dimensional on the back of it. And we are going to pop it up angled like that. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to take some fresh freesia ribbon, which I haven't used this ribbon in a while. We're going to tie a bow. These colors are really pretty. So it's Crushed Curry, Orchard Oasis, goodness, Basic White, Fresh Freesia, Pumpkin Pie, and Basic Black. So really good fall colors. Like, that's some good Halloween colors too, but it's some really good fall colors as well. All right. Gonna tie this bow here. Just gonna cut that off. We're gonna grab our, after I put my pin back in so I don't poke myself, we are gonna grab some glue dots, and we're going to attach that with a glue dot. And we're going to attach it right down here at the bottom of the leaves. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to take our matte black dots, which y'all know I love these things. I haven't used them in a while either. And we're just going to pop some of them up right here onto our leaves and our sentiment. Let's put one down here on the box. All right, so there we go. There's our box, and then let's go ahead and add in our little treat. And the treats are it's fall party cakes. Of course, it's Little Debbie. I found these at, I want to say, Food Lion, if I'm not mistaken. And then it will just slide right on in. There we go. It is not like that little piece right there for some reason. There we go. And then there you go. So you got a little box here. All right, that's the first one. Let's move on to the second. Move all my junk out of the way there. Okay, so the second is going to actually be a card. Oh, I forgot to tell you on that project, the leaves, they came from the aspen tree dies. So it's got the tree, the big tree, but then it's got the leaves there too. So that's a really good die set. I enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it for the leaves because I love leaves. So this is going to be our other card, or our first card. Then we've got one other card. All right, we're going to take this piece first, and we are going to stamp spiders all along the side. If you know me, you are going to know I hate spiders. I hate them with a passion. But, you know, sometimes with Halloween, you gotta have those creepy crawlers. All right, I'm going to do some sideways as well, because you know they can't all be going the same way. And then we're going to stick this on the inside of our card base. So we'll fold this card base in half. And there it is. I lost my bone folder there for a second. So we'll flip that over. Get a little adhesive here. And we are at the end of the adhesive. Look at there. All right. I do have another one. Let me just throw that away. I have multiple ones over here in my craft space so that y'all won't have to watch me go away for a minute. Okay. So now we're going to take and put this on the inside. With the card base being basic gray, you really need something there so that you can write on it. Okay, now let's do our front. So for our front, we are actually going to use this piece, which is one of the wraparounds for the little boxes. We're going to use this, and we're going to trim off up here and down here. And we're going to use a little cutter for that, so that we make sure, because originally I was just going to trim it, and then I was like, yeah, probably won't do it straight. So we're going to cut there, and then we're going to cut up here on that score line. So now you're just left with this piece and that piece. And you could use that to stamp sentiments on or anything else. Down here, we're going to stamp Happy Halloween, and we're going to stamp that in Orchard Oasis. I'll stamp it right there. We are going to put this on the card front, and I'm going to tell you the easiest way to do this is to take tear and tape, because the tear and tape will fit not perfectly because this is an old tear and tape. Let me grab one out of the kit. So the kit does come with, I believe this kit comes with one. It may not. But this is the new tear and tape, and it fits perfectly. This is the new tear and tape roll from Stampin' Up. I'm going to make sure I don't get overlapping. All right, there. And then there. And since I'm already using the tear and tape, we're just going to use it all the way around. Okay. The new tear and tape is a little bit skinnier, which I like because it seems to fit better on things like this. All right, got that one. Just need this one. And need this one. All right, so now we're going to take this and put this in the center of our card front. Like that. We're going to take a black piece of cardstock And this is just a little strip. We're going to put adhesive on the back. And we're going to run it all the way across. And then we're just going to trim it off. We are going to take that spider stamp again, and we are going to stamp all over the front of our card. Nope, I didn't do that one very well. There we go. And then let's do there and there. And I think that's it. Yep, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we got that. Then we're going to take, this is the spider from the kit, one of the pieces. We're going to take and pop that up. And I'm done with the dimensional pack. So we're going to put that there. And then we're going to have it come down like this. Almost kind of at a little bit of an angle. Okay, now this part right here, obviously it's too small for you to pop up. So there will be glue dots that come in your packet. And what I'm going to do is pick it up with my nail. And I'm going to put it on my finger like this. I'm going to take off that backing. And then I'm just going to roll it up. The mini glue dots that come, and I'm sorry, I think I said dimensionals, but the mini glue dots that come in your kit are smaller than what comes on your roll. So it's easier to get it to roll really, really small, like we need it to put that there. And then there is card number 2. Quick and simple. And I loved it. I love the pop of the purple. I mean, that's fresh freesia, but then the center has that orchard oasis. Goodness. So I really liked it. It is a little creepy, but I like it. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I don't do scary Halloween. I don't do it at all. So, so it will not be scary Halloween stuff that you will ever get from me. Won't happen. Okay, last but not least is a little card that when I saw the bats, I really wanted to use the scary cute bundle. But what I really wanted was to use the house from the Scary Silhouettes, the coordinating dies. So that's what we're doing. I already cut that piece out. And we're going to use a lot of pieces actually from the kit for this one. All right, we've got an inside piece here. So let's go ahead and fold our card base in half. And then we're going to take our inside piece and we're going to stamp our bats. Make sure I got the right one here. We're going to stamp those up the side of our card like that. We'll flip it over, put some adhesive. And then we'll put that on the inside of the card. All right, and then we will work on the outside. So we have 2 pieces here that we're going to put, and we're going to stamp on our basic white first. We're going to stamp there. We're going to stamp those bats again in each corner. Then we're going to take the Trick or Treat, and we're going to stamp that down here in the bottom right-hand corner, like that. Then we are going to take, that is all the stamping we need, so we're going to go ahead and move that out the way. We're going to take 2 of these labels and we're going to put them straight across our basic white piece. Okay. So we're going to put adhesive, and actually I'm going to do liquid glue only to make sure that I get it straight. And the bats do go in a certain direction, just so you know. So it's going to line up on the edge of our basic white. And I'm moving quick because I want to make sure that if I need to adjust, I can. Okay, there we go. And you'll see it runs over just a little bit on that basic white. You can trim it if you want. You don't have to. I think it does just fine, but I'll trim it. All right, so now we're going to stick this piece on. And since I've got the liquid glue right here, I'm just going to do liquid glue. Yep. And good thing I did do the liquid glue since it was all cattywampus there. All right, now we're going to take the shiny metallic woven ribbon that matches, and we're going to wrap it around. We're going to tie a bow. I'm going to make sure I don't twist it up there. I can probably flatten it back out, but all right. You know those things you go live and everything goes wonky. All right, there we go. We're going to trim off a little bit of the end here, and then we'll trim off right there. Oh, we need to trim that just a little bit more. There we go. All right. All right, I'm going to grab that pen, which there it is, and we are going to flip this over. We're going to put dimensionals on the back of it. So I've got another sheet here that just has edges. So we're just going to cut and we will put across the top, across the middle, and then down here. All right. And these, again, these are very quick and easy cards. So if you do send out Halloween cards, these are perfect to do because they don't take a lot of time. All right. For as many cards as I do make, I'm really bad about sending for all occasions. I really am. All right, so there we go. Okay, so the last thing we want to do is put together our little house here. So this is one of the labels that comes in the kit. We're going to actually get the liquid glue out. We're flipping that house over because we want yellow windows. We want the light shining through. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there, down the side, and right there. And what I'm going to do is cut a piece of the yellow or crushed curry, and then we're going to drop it right down on top of that glue. Okay, so now when you flip it over, it's got yellow windows. Now we need to do that one, so we're going to put a little bit of glue right here and a little bit of glue right there. Then we're going to cut another little piece like that, and then we will lay that one down right there. Okay. And then we're just going to let that sit for just a second. We are going to take and pop up this little label right here, which comes directly out of the kit as well. We're going to take some dimensionals. I always put my trash bucket so far away. All right, so we're going to put that there. We're going to add a dimensional to this. We're going to put one there. Then let me grab another sheet here. We'll grab a single one and put it right there. We'll take those backings off, and then we are going to stick it right here in the center. All right, that is project number 3, card number 2. All right. So we've got card 2, card 1, and then package or box or whatever you want to call it. That is our first project right there. Okay, and then again, here are the little boxes that you can make directly from the kit. And I'm going to just let you know that I have no more kits available. Typically, I always say, hey, if you would like a kit, let me know. But all of mine are gone now. So that's a good thing. Yes, that's a very good thing. So thanks so much for joining me today. There's a description to this video. You can find the link to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. And I will post the projects at some point this week, but the blog post won't go up until probably Wednesday or Thursday. So I'll show all of these for you there. All right, thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you later. Bye.